believe I fucked that up. That was such an easy parry. And I fucked it up. Annoying. Clever little shit. Oh. Charge my shit. Oh. Ow. That's a height difference for you. Ow. Dynamite shard. Perfect. So first order of business. Whew! That's close. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Ah, fuck! I shouldn't have blocked! No! Oh, that was the worst angle to do that on. Ah, that hurt. 6,000 souls and a good chunk of humanity is sitting up there, but I'll get to it eventually. You just gotta be careful. Just die. Bitch. Fuck off! I've never seen the spear guys be this aggressive! Jesus! Fuck you! Fuck your stupid shield. Bitch! Jesus. I kill Haviland. I'm getting my shit dunked by a stupid fucking... Everybody picks this class. I thought most people picked like Knight or something. Not Bandit. Or Thief for the Master Key. So they can pick another gift. Most people usually pick Pyromancer if they're intelligent enough. If they're not, well... You need help there, buddy? Damn, the simple adjustments hurt me. I don't remember that. Now, perish. I mashed through dialogue too fast. Oh, you still there? Stay alive. Margle may be a murderer, but he has standards. Oh, I should reverse hollowing. What are you lolling at? Oh, yeah. Understandable. Come on. Come on. Perfect. Ow. Ah, fuck you. No. No. Now die. I said die. You're a coward. And you're a bitch. Now die. I am very much in my element here. Ah, fuck. Forgot Dark Souls' sense of gravity is very strict. Excuse me. Ah, someone else just beat the bell, gargoyles. Hey, little shit. Ah, someone attempted to invade me. Was that sip worth it, Baldur Knight? Backstab. Oh, you're dead. Okay. Well. I clicked the circle button game. That was... oh well. At least I'm not human anymore, and I can't be invaded. That was annoying. I'm really feeling my lack of poise and lack of armor. I do not like the brigand set. Got him. It'll always fuck that up, without fail. We can fight out here without damaging the merchandise. Oh, motherfucker. Fuck you. Thank you for the Titanite shard. Gonna level a fuck ton of endurance. Hi, Andre, don't worry about it. I'm just going past you. Yeah, without a good damaging melee weapon, this is painful. Before we take that guy on, we're gonna need to get this claymore up to snuff. Neither do I, as you can see. I hate trees. Oh, that guy got the fang boar helm. Lucky little shit. Now, how much poise do I have? Yeah, the bandit set gives 0. Tranquil walk of peace. It wore off. Fuck boy. There we go. That's my armor set. That was all that I wanted. I do want the wolf ring, though. Oh my god, look at me, I'm rotund. Holy fuck. I don't know why it exists either. Fucking frogs, man. $86 fucking poise, hell yeah. Fuck out of here. In all actuality, I think I'm going to stop right here for Margle. And show you Babyface with the dexterity build. He was level 45. He started as a warrior. Quick ass loading times, love it. Yeah, got a lot of fucking humanity, got a lot of everything. Also got some fire, some very nice fire. The only unfortunate thing is I don't actually remember where I was going. Right, I was heading to Sen's Fortress. Got the Black Bow of Ferris for ranged, Cestus in my offhand just because I want it there. Uchigatana main weapon, Pyromancy Flame offhand weapon for when I need some fire. This character's stats, primarily dexterity and endurance, because I don't plan to wear this armor for too long. I plan to wear a mix. And now you're gonna see me take on Sen's Fortress alone. And I have just enough poise to tank through attacks that I have no business tanking through. Yeah, I had souls to spare, so I bought arrows with them. Like there's a snake just lounging about there. Yeah, that's his entire existence. He gets crushed by Boulder. Like how Sigurd is just over here vibing with one of these fucking serpent people. Just right here.
I am deep for a ball to be precise, I'm afraid. So here I sit weighing my options.
Huh. I don't think I've ever seen him not be there. Does not open from this side. Just double checking. I'm going to kill you. Because I'm never gonna learn sorceries. He's dead weight otherwise. Yep. Sigmire moved on. Oh, we're gonna have so much fun trying to tackle Sen's Fortress. Imagine 3 people trying to get through this fucking area. It's claustrophobic as all fuck. Yeah, basically. Ow. Angry Snack. Die. It's a nice little shortcut. How do you do? Die. I don't remember this area. Oh, a wild psycho appears. In the middle of stream. Say hello to Gabe. Ah, okay. Well, for all he knows, then I'm probably talking to myself.
Voice. There we go. I think I fixed it. Holy fuck. I've never had to even bother managing a PS5 like party menu in the slightest. Wait, there's also chat transcripts? What? It's only for games that allow it. I don't know why I decided to join this. It's like 6 in the morning. But you know what? I'm off of work today,
So you
I'm
figured
allowed.
might as well fuck about?
I'm allowed to do it.
Understandable.
Why is everybody playing Dark Souls Remastered? What did you do?
Okay, so the reason why is because overnight I proposed a question to Greg of like, hey, I was thinking of getting Dark Souls Remastered. Oh, Gabe says cool accent, by the way.
Love you too, boo.
But I proposed the idea of, hey, you were thinking of getting Dark Souls Remastered, right? He said, yes. Co-op playthrough? And he simply responded with, hell to the fuck yes. And I was like, okay, well, he seems enthusiastic.
Because now I want to download Dark Souls Remastered.
It's a very good game.
Because I need to actually, you know, play the one that made all the other ones.
Yep.
Because, I mean, I'm not doing anything. I need to download it, though. Because I need to find something to occupy myself until Destiny's new season.
Well, Dark Souls Remastered will keep you occupied.
Maybe I can do that.
Besides, you get the DLC bundled in as well, and the DLC's fucking great.
Yes, I know. But I think I beat a few bosses. I didn't exactly just kind of stop right as I started. So I'll just have to remember where I'm going.
I mean, I'm currently at Sen's Fortress.
I don't think I'm anywhere near there.
I hate the axes. I hate the fucking pendulum axes.
You don't like the goofy dungeon run traps?
It's...
What a surprise!
Don't people usually hate Souls DLC? What the fuck do you mean, Gabe? The only DLC that the Souls series had when the first Dark Souls was released was Artorias of the Abyss, and everybody unanimously loved it. It was great. And if you got the Prepare to Die edition, like, you got it bundled with.
I don't think there's been, like, any of the Souls games that's ever had, like, a unanimously negatively received DLC. Maybe Dark Souls 2? But I don't remember people being mad about the 3, like, crowns with that additional story.
I mean, throughout the franchise. No, not really. People love the Souls DLC because it's a lot of content. I mean, I love to shit on Dark Souls 2, even though I've come around to it, and I actually, like, kind of really like it.
I'll always love that game. I'll always love that game. That is, like, with no exaggeration, at least to me, that's my chill game. I mean, I literally used to, like, fucking, probably, like, the dumbest, like, I remember my coworker who is, like, a big, like, Dark Souls fan. I told him this, and he, like, had a very childish reaction, but I thought it was really hilarious. And it was, I literally listened to Eminem and chilled out while exploring the fucking ice place in the third DLC. I don't know what it is about that game, but it has an atmosphere that just makes me very calm. Even though it's Dark Souls.
Yeah, even though it's, you know, the opposite of calm.
It was...
This man just said Dark Souls was chill.
Oh, I use, like, Bloodborne... Not Bloodborne, because Bloodborne's entire, like, existence is, like, no chill. But Dark Souls 2, because of how that entire game is being played in slow motion while you're stuck in invisible water, is just, like, I don't know. Something about it that's just, it's super slow paced. Like, there's no... I don't know how the way that game's engine works, where there's literally no intensity to any situation. Like
He's
even
too powerful. He finds Dark Souls chill.
I think it's specifically like the Ivory King. Like that's supposed to be like a big old cinematic, cool ass thing, but because of the way that the game's engine like animates things and the way that it still feels like fighting a war inside like a really muddy swamp. So it's really slow, and it's like they're trying to get their feet out the mud. That's the only way I can describe it. That's how I've always felt about Dark Souls 2, is that game is always being played in slow motion at all times.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that.
And I need to go through Dark Souls 2 again, because I never actually did unlock the boss fight with the Scholar of the First Sin. I didn't find him. I don't think I found him at all. No, I found him once in the dragon place. But I never found him anywhere else. But everyone what I thought is funny is that everyone talks about Artorias, but everyone forgets that dumbass like fucking tiger thing, the Guardian, whatever the hell it's called.
The Sanctuary Guardian.
Everyone forgets about that fucking thing.
I genuinely forgot it existed until you reminded me.
No, because I'm just like, oh, the Artorias DLC, it's so great. There's 2 bosses in it. No, 3. Because you have Manus.
4.
4? Shit! What's the 4th one? Artorias, Manus,
Calamine.
Sanctuary Guardian. What? Which one?
Calamine. The Black Dragon.
Oh, that Dragon's DLC? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's fucking terrifying.
Oh, good. Now where the heck is my Dark Souls Remastered? Because maybe I'll just... Because I'm planning on going back to sleep, at least for like a bit. I want to see if I can just find it and download it while I'm sleeping. Where'd you go? Oh no. Oh, there we go. The PS5 is so dumb. It doesn't like organize shit based on like, or it does, but really confused. It organizes games based on when you downloaded them, but then not really.
What the
Really
fuck?
confusing. It's really confusing.
Very confusing to me. I feel like Calamine is the true final boss of DS1. Yeah. I agree with that.
Because I have like Rogue Legacy, Avengers, and Marvel's Avengers when I played that beta, next to Dark Souls Remastered, which is also next to Arkham Knight. I did not get these games this close to each other. Wow. Every time I go into my collection, I have to remember that Hyperscape was a video game that happened. And it's on its 3rd season? Nobody cares about the Ubisoft Battle Royale. Everyone talks about the Apexes and the Fortnites. Which has now become Among Night. That's what I'm gonna call it. Because they've literally added Among Us into Fortnite.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And it's just Among Night. I think it's called like Imposters. But I thought it was super funny to look at. Because it's just Among Us, but Fortnite. I remember specifically the devs of Among Us was like, we didn't patent the game mode of Among Us, but you could have taken like 15 minutes to at least change something. And then everyone everyone was just like, Town of Salem and Trouble in Terrorist Town. Wish to know what you're doing, mister. Because everyone forgets that Trouble in Terrorist Town and Salem, or Town of Salem, were the first of that kind of genre.
God, Town of Salem is... I'm dead. I'm alive! Town of Salem is one of those games that exists that reminds me just how fucking old I am.
I loved watching YouTube videos of Town of Salem so much. I couldn't tell you who I was watching at all.
Neither could I.
I remember that was like a flavor of the time for like the internet, which it was a small one for Town of Salem, but it was still there, which was just strange.
Which is ironic considering it was already a copy PUBG. Yeah, referring to Fortnite, what it's become now.
Fjartnet. I'll happily take it copying PUBG, because the devs gave a shit about its quality then. Fucking Mr. Player Unknown was like, no, make it the bare minimum and then just have this buggy piece of shit that's like on par with like the DayZ mod for Arma.
Oh,
kind of like really buggy bullshit. That's how it felt. It felt like Arma, but like Arma, if you were playing Arma on the farthest server away from your existence, so you had to deal with the worst latency possible.
I just love that, the farthest server away from your existence. Fuck.
Well, yeah. That's what it's like playing PUBG.
When those came out, school was hell. Shit, when those came out, you were in school?
Amogus. Wait. When what came out, school was hell.
Give him a minute, because stream delay.
Oh god,
and
I'm
shit.
about to feel old. No. I don't want to feel old.
I'm just trying to keep this burning thought in the back of my fucking mind because I don't want to go on a tirade again. Especially on fucking stream with my cousin. Because this thought just makes me angry.
It makes you angry? Wow, now I've got to ask.
PUBG and Fortnite? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I remember
oh my
those
god,
days.
I'm so happy I never got to experience what school was like when Fortnite became a thing. Oh. God.
I'm pretty sure Gabe over there has horror stories. But
I don't know what like well, gaming wasn't really that of a popular thing. At least like being talked about in school very much back when I was at school. So it was just like, you'd have like your small clique of friends, but like all the kids were not just talking about gaming. It was always whatever trendy internet thing was happening at the time. Like your, especially YouTube.
It was the only thing talked about and it mushed my brain. Yeah, I can believe that. 100%. But the thought that angers me, since I'm sure you're probably gonna ask.
Yes. Melt your
so
brain.
you brought up like, well, Gabe brought up that, like, from what he knew, that people didn't like the Dark Souls DLCs or Souls DLCs in general, and that's, I mean, blatantly not true, but somehow PUBG was more popular. That is... Huh.
Yeah, because I think it was like for quite like a bit before or like after Fortnite became its battle royale. I think it was around like its second or third season of like battle passes is when it took off. But PUBG was definitely more popular. People were just like, wait a minute, we can play a good battle royale that's extremely polished from a big publisher?
For
Awesome!
free?
For free? Well, No, you had to buy PUBG, didn't you? Wow! What an awful deal PUBG was. Jesus.
Yeah, you had to fucking pay, like, what was it, $30 up front for a battle royale? Gee. Ugh. But, to get back on the
That's
thought.
gone with the dodo.
Yeah, thankfully. But, to get back on with the thought, as I stand here and Tarkus stares at me, so, I have a lot of mixed feelings about Code Vein. A lot of mixed feelings.
God damn it, why did you have to say that when I scroll past it in my collection?
But I overall enjoyed my time, but that's not the base game is not the subject. It's the DLC. The first DLC, the Hellfire Knight, from what I could gather, because I'm never gonna fucking buy it, I watched a damn near full playthrough of it. It was neat, self-contained, new level, new 2 levels, and then one big new boss at the end. And a whole bunch of new gear, blood codes, and shit and whatnot. Standard DLC fare. The boss was fun. The boss was nice. It used fire in an interesting way, and overall, looks like I would have a hell of a time trying to fight it. The thing that annoys me is the Frozen Empress DLC afterwards is fine for the most part, until you get to the final boss. And it's just the Hellfire Knight without the fire.
But blue?
Yes. It's just the Hellfire Knight,
Oh,
but instead of it being...
gross.
But instead of it being all sorts of fire nonsense, it's 2 ice crystals that circle around them, and they have... They don't even have new attacks. The ice crystals circle around and do lasers. And that's it.
No.
It is... They reused assets from a DLC for a DLC. That made me just like, I'm not buying either of these. You've lost me. I had my fun with the game, except for the final boss. The final boss is fucking dog shit. I absolutely hate that final boss. But, just... Makes me very angry. I love how their argument was it's better because you can look down the sight. Fucking children. Darkus, kill the Iron Golem for me while I laugh at the fucking children of this day and age. Go forth, minion. Minion? Ow.
Minion. You're not gonna get a Super Best Friends recreation of the fucking Iron Tarkus introduction, which was definitely the best one I've ever seen, and there are millions of clips.
I need to look at it then. Come on, Tarkus.
It is literally like Pat, or because I think it's like Pat guiding Wooly through. I think it's every Souls game, and it's literally just like Pat tells Wooly, "Don't go forward. Let Tarkus handle this." And then it was literally just in like 2 swings, Tarkus immediately knocks the golem over and then tosses him off the fucking tower. And it was amazing to watch. All while Pat is going, Tarkus, Tarkus, Tarkus.
Yeah, Tarkus is the best summon.
Wooly's just flabbergasted reaction to him beasting that boss in like 2 seconds.
I like how you're talking about all this amazing stuff that Tarkus does, and Tarkus literally just held up his sword while the golem was flailing around trying to keep his balance, waited for him to get his balance, and then finished him off. I don't think I've ever seen Tarkus die. Neither have I. I don't think Tarkus can die. He's
invincible.
He's God. As far
Well,
as
I
I'm
think I've seen Tarkus die, and it's called killing him in Dark Souls 3.
That's not Tarkus. That's some other fucking retard.
Isn't it the Tarkus, like, NPC that you can fight? It's got his armor, but then doesn't he have the Fume Knight greatsword?
Yeah, he has a Fume Ultra Greatsword for some fucking reason.
Oh. That makes me really, like... That just makes me very sad when I think of Dark Souls 2, where it's like... Fume Knight was so good. Fume Knight was a very good fight. What a weird change from what that entire game was to just like this cool ass one-on-one with like a sick ass knight man.
Yeah, Rain was a great fight.
This is Fume Knight. I never actually beat that memory of the samurai man.
Sir Alon.
I never killed him. I never killed Sir Alon.
He hits really hard.
He was very difficult. Oh, actually, this has reminded me because my my coworker asked me a fun question, and that was what. It took me ages to think of answers, only to then forget to tell him my answers. And it was what's like your biggest catharsis in gaming? Or what were some of your biggest catharses in video games? And the first one I thought of was just any Yakuza game has that in its endings. All of them. But 7 especially. 7 has a great one. But outside of like the ones I could think of was just Yakuza. And then for me personally, a big moment of catharsis was beating the why am I forgetting his name? The Soul of Cinder in Dark Souls 3. Because I was stuck on him for a very long time. And him having like 2 phases really just threw me off.
That fight was an emotional roller coaster for me.
Oh, of course.
God. Like
especially the Gwyn music.
Oh my! I've never had my heart sink so hard in a boss fight until I heard that.
Because even I recognized it as a non-Dark Souls 1 player. That's only because I knew about him from just extensive, like, sad lore videos about him, thanks to Vati. But I still knew him. And I still knew his music. Man's was unstoppable. I couldn't think of any others. At least for the moment, of like catharsis. Ah, well. Looking at Bloodborne, beating the orphan. Oh god, out of context, that sounds awful. I just thought about it for like a second and it's... I beat the orphan. No more explanations. We're moving on. Which is... I never realized.
The orphan.
These orphans require a thorough beating.
Going to hell.
Go on, then. Who could best me in a one-on-one? Said the man to the orphans. Alright. No, because I'm thinking like I've been like bored, and I watched like a compilation video of all the Evolve Hunter dialogue, and for some reason now I'm specifically thinking of like Hyde squaring up to a bunch of orphans with his fucking flamethrower arm, like,
why?
Come at me. I fucking have ya. I forgot all about Hyde. Completely. But then I realized, oh, he was my favorite of the 3 assaults.
He was mine as
At
well.
least to start with. Hyde, it's just because his damage was ridiculous. That flamethrower was really dumb.
Burn in holy fire!
Yes, in a lot of holy fire. And then, I forgot just how much lore they put into Evolve, and then that makes me even sadder about that game just disappearing off the face of the earth. Because that universe was very rich, with history that they just didn't do anything with after they cancelled it.
Yeah, they should have done. Just...
I hope that the characters are at least somewhat interesting in Back 4 Blood. They seem like it because we already have a teammate that's like a big conspiracy truther nut.
Hoffman.
And he's a lot of fun to hear in dialogue.
Yeah. Guess who JFJ plays? All the goddamn time.
Oh yeah, Hoffman. Of course he played Hoffman. I want Back 4 Blood so bad. Because that was just a very good experience. And after reading I think it was the deluxe edition for it, where it did say specifically new survivors and new special infected will be added as DLC later down the line, made me happy, because that's all I wanted. So I can't wait.
It's gonna be great.
It will be great. It'll be so great. I'm just gonna look through.
I've just realized what I've done by getting to Anne Orlando. I've realized that I'm locking myself into this location until I can get the Lord Vessel.
Oh. Well,
Fuck.
have fun.
I need to... Oh, no. How do mimics reproduce? That is not a question I want to be done.
How do any fantasy monsters reproduce? I'm pretty sure they can take the chest off like a shell. That's what I'm thinking.
Shut the fuck up.
Or they're like an octopus. Their sexual organs are like how octopi literally can just sperm through any one of its tentacles. I'm pretty sure the mimic can do it through its tongue.
And
That's
you
what I'm
know,
imagining.
octopi die through post-nut clarity.
Yes, such a I'm so happy you introduced me to Hood Nature so much. I obsessively watch his videos during break at work. I love his videos so much.
I like how, about a year ago, his shit had nothing to fucking do with animals. And then he just, over time, a lot of knowledge that he shouldn't have known about. That'd be a
Plus
good
he
way
just
to
goes
go.
plus I assume people tell him stuff and then he goes wiki diving.
Yeah, probably.
So he does extensive research. But that man is... The way he words his descriptions of animals is so magical.
I love everything he says.
It's just so overwhelming. Because he just keeps speaking. The only thing that I don't like is that he really likes to repeat facts just because they get brought up. Because I've had 4 or 5 instances where he'll talk about the same animal fact. Especially when he talks about orcas. Every single time he talks about orcas, he'll always talk about how they bully things and how they will launch seal up into the sky hundreds of feet. And it's every time that they're slightly mentioned in whatever other fact he's talking about, he has to slip that in. which can get a bit repetitive, but he does it quite a lot.
Okay, Gabe, that's a loaded statement that I'm gonna want you to take a walk back. Goblin Slayer taught us how goblins reproduce. That's...
Did it, though?
No, that's a bad joke, and you should feel bad. It's a really bad joke. Ugh.
I mean, I didn't watch Goblin Slayer, because fuck that. I don't need no cheap shock value for your first episode. Because that sounded gross. But, I mean, it really depends on, like, what... If we talking about, because now I'm thinking of, like, Middle Earthy, like, goblins and orcs and such for some reason, and it's like, I think orcs reproduce literally by just grabbing an elf and then corrupting that elf. Now they are orc.
I don't like that wording, corrupting.
That's what it is. Isn't that literally what they do? They're like evil corrupted elves. That's it. Isn't that exactly what the orcs are?
I'm pretty sure.
Because I remember specifically like the creepy ass like spawning pits that the evil wizard man from the first movie.
Saruman.
Yeah, Mr. Sausage
Jay
Boy.
made me watch the first episode, so now you guys need to be scarred too. No, I've seen...
Why do I need to be scarred? I already know about the context of
the
that
burden
bullshit,
of knowledge is gonna be his fucking... Like, I suffered, so you must suffer too. I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah, well, too bad. You know what I could do with that information? I can catalog it in a no-no folder and forget about it for the rest of my existence.
I wish I could catalog shit in a folder and just shove it into the nether reaches of my brain.
No, I can do that until it needs to come up in like a fun fact thing. And then it's just... then you can't stop it.
That would
Okay.
be nice. No, it would
Ugh.
not.
I'd love to be able to like...
Oh, now that you're here, though, I was just...
Oh,
I'm sure you got my, I'm sure you got my message
But
a
has-
couple days ago. Yeah, I love that game!
how
I've
far
been
have you
waiting-
gotten in it?
Oh my god, I'm on... Ah! Gargoyle. Hold on. Shut up and let me talk to my friend about Hades, about good game. Okay.
Hads.
Okay, so... I think I've beaten Hades, I want to say 7 or so times? I don't know, I lost count. But
Yeah, there is a point where you
Zag
stop
is talking about trying to repair the relationship between the Pantheons and specifically Persephone and Hades. Trying to get Persephone to come back to the underworld. So I don't know if that's going to happen, but considering how often he brings it up, I'm going to assume I'm getting close to beating the main story thoroughfare. And then I've got
I think so.
the epilogue, which is going to take for fucking ever. And I'm going to enjoy it because it's going to be one of those epilogues that's just chock full of content and good writing and characters. And Dionysus makes me feel things in my region of sin that I should not be feeling. But
Yeah, Dionysus. Man. Man.
that's a man right there.
That is a man. That's the man I want to be with, bro. If I was gay, I'd be so angry
Right
that
there.
he doesn't exist.
Right there.
Yes. Have you got... because I kind of always forget just how, like, in comparison to a lot of roguelikes, how short Hades is, because it has an actual story that ends. You can still play it afterwards, but, like, when you get to the ending, feels kind of pointless to continue doing runs. But have you got any of the fourth aspects?
I got the aspect of Guan Yu, don't like it. Got the aspect of Arthur. Can't stop using the sword with the aspect of Arthur.
Yeah, Arthur's aspect is a bit busted.
It's really fucking stupid.
Yeah, I still think the aspect for the bow is the most broken. Like, you haven't seen anything yet.
I just want to know what the aspect for the fists is, and how do I get it?
That's the aspect of, Oh, I think it's, you have to have, like, I think someone has to mention it, or I think, like, I don't want to say Nox. What the fuck? Nyx. I think Nyx will mention them at some point, and then you have to have a one-on-one with the Minotaur.
Asterius.
And then I think that's how you unlock them. Because I think Asterius is the one that gives you the word.
Yeah, he probably gives me the phrase. Asterius did mention something when I was doing a fist run of, like, you intend to fight me barehanded this time. And they're like, no.
Oh no.
Like, this is not barehanded, sir. Also, just... Theseus and fucking Asterius is the final fight of that game, as far as I'm concerned. Hades himself is difficult, but Theseus and Asterius can end a run very quickly.
Have you seen what they're like on their
Extreme measures? No, I have
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
I'm fucking terrified.
I need to see what extreme measures Hades is. 'Cause I've
Oh,
never done
sweet fuck.
that. I'm scared. But like, cause if that's what, like, cause extreme measures for fucking Theseus and Asterius is so unbelievable. And I'm just thinking, like, what the hell did they do to Hades? But, how is it for your ears to listen to literally every single sexy human being on planet Earth when, like, you just speak to random
Distracting.
NPCs?
Very distracting.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but fucking the why am I blanking on her name? First boss lady.
Meg.
Why does Meg have like a fucking like ASMR mic and voice? Like, there's something about her tone of speech that is just really strange. She has a really weird tone to her voice, like extremely so, in comparison to everyone else in that game. And I'm just gonna pretend the other two don't exist.
Yeah,
Meg is the only one that
Tisiphone and
exists.
Alecto.
Especially Tisiphone.
Tisiphone
Scary
puts,
ghoul-ass
like,
looking
no.
motherfucker.
Tisiphone genuinely unsettles me.
She never gets any more lucid, like ever.
I figure. It's a cool voice, though. Yeah, it is for Meg. But
Yes, it is a very good
God.
voice.
Like, I'm up to extreme measures with the Furies and the Hydra, so I'm working on
Lerny.
Lerny. I call him Lerny because it's
Lerny the Bone
easier
Hydra.
than like it's easier than however the fuck you pronounce that. Lerny?
I think it's like the
Lerny?
Lernesian Bone Hydra or
I
something
don't
like that.
fucking know. I'm gonna call him Lerny until
He's called Lerny.
Yeah, the extreme measures of Lerny was not that bad. It forced me to play differently, but I faced all of the heads as the main fight for Extreme Measures 2, and I haven't noticed significant difficulty climb. I just need to be more active and be more mobile.
Yeah, I think, as far as I remember, the only difference in Extreme Measures Hydra is that his head disconnects from the middle in like the final fight and final phase.
And he follows you around. The arena's also different. There's a lot more lava around, so you have to be more careful with your positioning.
But I think that's it. But then it's not exactly that difficult to position yourself in that game. So that's like, I think at this point my default is always just Extreme Measures 1 and 2. That's just always my default. And then I'll just add in other things to the heat so that I can earn stuff.
Yeah, I've been saving up so much Titan blood for the fist aspect. And if I have to have a one-on-one with Asterius, I seem to be getting him a lot. And I like it when I get a one-on-one with him, because he has less health when I fight Theseus. Yeah. Theseus is such a fucking joke. Asterius is the problem in that fight.
I think that I love that over the course of like that entire like section where you get to Theseus and Asterius, that it basically just you're fixing their relationship and strengthening it. Because there's a point where you literally will fix their like friendship and make it stronger than ever, and then they'll start doing like new combo moves at you. And like that shit was crazy. But then again, I never know if that's actually the case or if they added that later since I played like the early access version. But man,
yeah, I have noticed they do more combo attacks. I've noticed that like sometimes Asterius will hold out his hand and Theseus will come over and he'll fucking fling Theseus at me spear first. So that does a lot of damage. And I got caught off guard when Theseus called fucking Asterius over to ram into his shield and cause a big fucking AoE across the entire arena. That shit. Ooh.
Super cool. I think like
Summonside person.
No, I know. I need to like